Welcome to an introduction to AQA GCSE ICT. In GCSE ICT there are three main components that make up the qualification. There's Unit 1, which is called Systems and Applications in ICT, and this is all the theory that you'll need ready for your final exam. Unit 2 is called the Assignment, Applying ICT, and this is Controlled Assessment coursework. And as is Unit 3, Practical Problem Solving in ICT. If we look at how much each unit contributes to the overall qualification, then the exam is worth 40% of your score for the qualification, and then both pieces of coursework are both worth 30% each. Looking first of all at Unit 2, the assignment, which is controlled assessment coursework, we'll look at this unit first, and we'll look at the other coursework unit after that, and then we'll look at the theory side of things at the end, because that's the order we'll do things when we deliver the course. You'll do all your coursework before you do your theory as you lead up towards your final exam. You may do bits of theory as you're doing your coursework, but it'll mainly be coursework from the start. Controlled assessment means that work has got to be completely your own and has to be done in college. Now for Unit 2, the assignment, tasks change every year. They're set by the exam board, which means the college has no control over the content. We can't change them in any way, which sometimes makes them a little bit boring for students, because you have to do exactly what the exam board asks. Unit 2 is broken up into three tasks. There are two main tasks which normally might include work on a database or a spreadsheet or a website or maybe some desktop publishing work, but not always those four things, but usually. And then there's a third smaller task on spreadsheets towards the end. There's lots of documentation to be done for both the main tasks. This includes analysis, design, implementation screenshots, testing, self-evaluation, peer evaluation, a recommendations report. Unit 3 is called Practical Problem Solving in ICT. So this is another controlled assessment. It doesn't change every year, but might change every few years, and it has more flexibility for you to bring your own interests into your work. There's one main task where you use ICT to help make an everyday project run more smoothly. This could be something like a college trip, for instance, and you'd make things like costing spreadsheets, data capture forms, you make a database, and you make letters that merge with the database. Those are the main things that you make in Unit 3. But there's lots of documentation to be done alongside that. You have to write about project milestones, you have to do a risk analysis, you have to do the modelling with data to work out your costs. You have to do a collecting information report about how you collect your data, and also how you select bits of data and format it. You have to write a report called Developing Information, which shows how you do everything. You have to write a report about how you manage your work and how you store it. You have to do progress checks along the way. You have to do a self-evaluation. You have to do peer evaluation work, and you have to do something called the head teacher's report, where you report back to the head teacher or the principal about all the work that you've done and why it's useful. Looking then at the largest unit, which is Unit 1, Systems and Applications in ICT. And the theory that you can study can be just about to do with anything and everything that there is with ICT. At the end of it all, you'll sit a 90-minute exam. You only get one attempt at that. It has multiple choice questions, it has short answer questions, has 5-mark questions, which are like mini essay questions, has 12-mark questions, which are essay questions. You get a choice of 2 different questions towards the end of the paper on that one. In terms of resources, you'll watch videos, read textbooks, look on the web, use interactive activities, you'll be tested, you'll have past paper questions, and you'll have a mock exam also. So good luck with the course. And bye for now.